education community, our dear learners, teachers and teachers unions, school board members, parents and guardians, regional staff, development partners, friends of education in general, ladies and gentlemen. We have entered another year out of COVID-19 with renewed sense of hope and belief to do better. As for last year's results, there are many contributing factors which have affected our effective finalization of the curriculum reform, ranging from shortage of resources, exacerbated by COVID-19 disruptions, and some systemic effects on service delivery. I would like to thank those teachers who have been resilient and perseverant since 2020 when I took over during a difficult time. We have indeed recorded successes, which include the non-closure of schools completely during COVID-19 pandemic. Although teaching and learning was affected, we still managed to produce graduates from Namibia Senior Secondary Certificate Ordinary and Namibia Senior Secondary Certificate Advanced Subsidiary going to institutions of higher learning locally and abroad. Although with evidence scarce from COVID-19, our children learners are still here with us in order to strategize on how to optimally assist them. With heightened professionalism, patriotism, and positive work ethics and attitude, let us all at all levels, from head office, regional office, circuit offices, and schools, ensure that the factory where actual production takes place, which is the classroom, produces quality results. This is best done by ensuring support to teachers, as well as effective formative assessment to inform improved teaching and learning, and time on task in addressing school needs for teaching and learning in terms of human and material resources. I would like to encourage those staff members at all levels that have lost hope and are derailed from taking challenges as stepping stones and thus might not have put in more efforts as required by the situation, not to lose hope and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. A clarion call is hereby made to all of us now to stand together as a team and face the challenges in unison, heads on. On last year's results, dear fellow educators, the ministry and government at large is seized with further diagnosis of the results to understand the root causes of the poor performance, not only for last year, but over the years. The findings, together with the recommendations of the 2020 Namibia Examination and Assessment Systems Review Report and the outcome of the Transforming Education Summit and the National Education Conference, which was done after intensive regional consultations, will inform targeted intervention strategies which will be implemented at different levels of the ministry and government offices, ministries, agencies, and the private sector at large. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, allow me to thank all our stakeholders for meeting the government of the Republic of Namibia halfway in different ways, especially in construction of classrooms. In the same vein, I would also like to appreciate and thank our development partners for the financial and technical assistance they offered. In an effort to perfect our education system, we as a ministry will continue to rely on all stakeholders as we continue to fight all aspects affecting our education system negatively, including addressing the aspects of fully recovery from COVID-19 and the scars it left. Dear parents, ladies and gentlemen, parents are critical ingredients to the success of education of any nation. Therefore, parents who stood firm behind your children in schools, thank you, and continue with that positive mentality of education being a joint venture where parental involvement plays a pivotal role. Meeting government halfway through financial and in-kind contributions should be embraced with pride, patriotism, and a sense of ownership. I still reiterate my call to our schools leadership through school boards to ensure the sharing of information that parental contributions are aimed to add to what the ministry has provided through primary education grant and secondary education grant and transfers for stationaries. This implies that clear annual financial reports to parents should be shared in parental meetings and other relevant gatherings. Concerns of funds not reaching schools on time from head office and regional offices is receiving the executive director's attention. I would also like to call upon the regional offices to ensure that all schools do purchase stationeries, and where difficulties are experienced, kindly facilitate the process through various means. To you, my dear learners, let me also use this valuable opportunity to urge learners at all grades to do their part and be receptive to both their parental guidance and as well as the teaching and learning processes. For learners who wrote the Namibia Senior Secondary Certificate Ordinary Exam last year, an in-depth analysis has been made to determine the number of learners who fall under the category of candidates who might qualify to any other institutions of higher learning other those that require 25 points and above. Please be on the lookout for information on institutions of higher learning where you might qualify in order to approach them if you have not yet done so. It is at this juncture that I reiterate my call to regional school counselors and life skills teachers to give proper career guidance to learners in accordance with institutions of higher learning, to avoid misconceptions that results in learners graduating on streets while they meet requirements to study further at different institutions of higher learning. For those that might end up improving on their grades at open learning institutions, please stay responsible and accountable to take charge of the process to benefit from future opportunities. Don't take your failure now as an end to your career path. I wish you a year filled with hope and faith for better things to come. I thank you.